Assalamualaikum and welcome to our tea session / podcast Hijabae in the City with me, Hana Ismail.
And me, Sarah Hildebrand. Okay, so I have been selling my old clothes.
All your pre-loved items on Instagram.
Yeah, my pre-loved items.
They have a huge following as well on Instagram.
When I first started, I felt like, no one's gonna buy my stuff. But then eventually, it kept growing, and alhamdulillah, I'm very happy because, I have no space to put anything anymore in my home.
Okay, so, matter of factly, same here. I am trying and attempting to marry condoing everything.
Oh my god. Does it bring you joy? Does it spark joy?
Yes, does it spark joy?
I feel like we just overconsume everything. I feel like we always want things that we don't necessarily need. We pile things up. We're always just consuming things just like that. We don't think of the impact it has on our environment.
Yes, I think of late, and if you've read the news about the tragedy in Pasir Gudang, Johor.
Oh, yes.
Where
they were littering.
Yes, because I think that certain factories, they were releasing chemicals to the rivers, and it affected more than 1,000 people in that area.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting sick. Thank God, no casualty.
Thank God.
Thank God for that. And I think it's a lesson learned for all of us. I mean, if we will look at our homes, have we started actually using shopping bags instead of demanding plastics when we go shopping? You know, have we started separating all our trashes,
recyclables?
Whether they're recyclable or not. These little things can actually help. It has to start somewhere, and it has to start from home.
Yeah, and nowadays we actually have an extra island on this planet, which is a trash island, and you can Google it.
Really?
And you can literally see it's just a bunch of trash, but it's just so big that it's an island.
It's in Malaysia?
No, I'm not sure where it is, but it's definitely in the ocean somewhere. It's accumulated.
Oh my God, I think we are expanding the Malaysian map juga, even though we don't have a specific island for our trash, but we have an extended land because of these trashes, and it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
It's unbelievable
how this have actually come out to something that is really bad, to an extent that we are seeing that a lot of animals and also creatures are dying because they're consuming all these garbages and trash. It's unbelievable.
I don't know. We need to take this seriously, and back to having too much clothes. There's so many there's so many ways to get clothes nowadays, very cheap clothes. And the reason why they're cheap is because the materials are actually mixed, and they're harder to recycle. I mean, most of the time they say donate your clothes, we can recycle them. But in reality, not all clothing items can be recycled. Only stuff 100% cotton, 100% silk, things like that can be recycled. And that also is piling up into just a big garbage pile that we don't know what to do with. It's so sad because we live on this world, and as Muslims, we have to take care of our environment, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of that.
I want to point at our fellow Muslims, but the reality is somehow if you go to Muslim countries, the hygiene and also the way the waste is managed is even worse compared to non-Muslim countries. Or
it is actually, and it's kind of weird. I think it's so why is it like that when we're supposed to be clean and we're supposed to take care of...
we in Islam, we are taught to clean ourselves properly with water, take wudu every time we perform our salah, and take proper shower and clean ourselves
and keep everything clean.
But we cannot take care of our environment.
For example, our mosques, our masjids, our surahs, we keep them clean, right? But our earth is actually a huge mosque.
Oh, okay.
You know,
that
you
is-
can pray anywhere. You don't have to have a sajada. You can go out and you can just pray anywhere, actually. And because like our earth is a mosque, that's why we should take care of it.
Yeah. So I think the next time you want to litter, you have to ask yourself, somebody is going to pray at this area, so I better keep this area clean.
I mean, it might not make sense right now because when
It does.
we pray indoors and stuff like that because of our culture. But no, if you go way back to
Yeah.
basics, you can literally just go outside and pray anywhere. It's not.
Oh my god, strangely, I mean, I'm an avid traveler myself. When I was in Europe, I didn't go to any of the mosques available in Europe.
Oh, then where did you
I actually just
prayed anywhere?
prayed anywhere, especially in their gardens, you know.
Isn't it
and
nice,
it's just
though?
so nice to be performing my ibadah anytime, anywhere. And I think it's a blessing, you know. It's a blessing to have a clean environment for you to enjoy, for you to appreciate the beauty.
Yeah, and be grateful.
And
of,
be
like,
grateful and you
having
perform
this-
your ibadah there.
And I feel like you have a deeper connection when you actually sujood like on the actual ground. Like you can actually feel like the earth. I mean, I feel
Yes.
like everyone should give it a try at least one time.
Yeah, okay. For a start, maybe, like I said, the habits of recycling, we should start at home. So I think even though I'm guilty on the part whereby I don't separate my trashes, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but when I went shopping, I use my own shopping bag.
Yes.
And I'll feel really, really guilty if I were to ask for a plastic bag from the cashier.
Yeah, and then now I always use my own straw. So there's like bamboo straws, there's metal straws. I take them everywhere. I buy like a few so then I can put one in each purse, or maybe you can just get one, but just remember to always carry it with you instead of using plastic straws. And also like, you know, like sometimes when you have birthday parties and stuff, I know it's cute to have like all these paper plates and, you know, matchy, but maybe it's just best to use the plates that you do have and just wash it.
But really, how can we avoid all this temptation when it is actually being paraded and displayed right in front of our eyes, you know? Because whenever I open my Instagram, there's always a new recipe. There's always a new clothing line. There's always a new makeup.
Or like a new trend that's going around and you just feel like you
Exactly.
just want to try.
I just feel like I want to own it.
Yeah.
I see it, I want it, I like it, I got it.
Yes, honey.
Something like that. So I think this is a habit that we need to control, but it's hard because the temptation is big, the temptation is strong.
And I also feel like maybe it's also like maybe it's pressure, like with the peers, you know, peer pressure, because like maybe your friend has got this and that, and then you feel like, oh, I want to join in, so I want to get one too, things like that, but you don't necessarily need them. And maybe one way is to, for example, in fashion, buy pieces that you know you're gonna wear like for a long time. Maybe it's best to just spend more money on something more expensive and more valuable than buying like 10 cheaper things and
It doesn't last.
end up piling it up and it doesn't last.
True. Especially among women, we have this temptation, and it's always important that we pray, you know, we make dua that we seek whatever that is enough for us. Just like what the Prophet been praying to God before this, he prayed that grant me something that's just enough for me, you know,
Just enough.
because we have to be aware that everything that is used or not is accountable. And the main reason why a lot of our Sahaba, a lot of the prophets, they actually lived in poor state is because they know that everything will be accountable for in the akhirah.
Yeah.
Whether you pakai ke tak ni, whether you bazirkan tak makanan ni, why did you throw away this rice?
Yeah.
Why did you cook in the first place if you want to throw it away, you know?
Yeah.
So everything is accountable. So whenever you want to start buying things,
Think about it.
think about it, you know, ask yourself, do you really need this?
Are you really gonna use it up? Like for
Yeah.
example, what I'm doing now is that I have a ton of makeup, okay? Especially like lipsticks and stuff. You have all kinds of colors. So when I looked at it and I was like, no, this is too much. I'm over consuming. So I told myself I'm going to finish each and every lipstick before I buy a new one. And I think that maybe like you should set goals like that. But once you finish something, once you've worn out something, then only get something, like replace it. I feel like in our culture, we love food.
Yeah.
We love food and we like to consume so much food. We'll order everything on the menu. We need to have like every animal possible. We have to have beef, we have to have chicken, we have to have fish on the table, we have to have squid, prawns, everything. And then we have to try all the desserts on the menu.
Yep.
And we end up not finishing our food. And that is wasting.
Like I said, nowadays there's like a very strong temptation for us to buy things because once again, social media plays a crucial role in luring us to be buying all this stuff, you know. But ask yourself, especially if you're an influencer, we are all consumers. Are you actually doing this ethically? You should take a step back, you know. If whatever that you're promoting, is it beneficial or is it not?
Or maybe like you could, give people tips and educate people out there how to be more environmental friendly, how not to waste things. Maybe if you purchase a lipstick, maybe if you return the bottle or return the thing, you can get a discount or something because you're recycling, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think as influencers as well, you have to be very selective of what you promote on your platform. Sometimes it's not ethical, not the product that you use.
You never know how they're made.
Yeah. You should be very inquisitive.
Yes.
Inquisitive of where the product comes from and ananya tak orang when you nak hasilkan produk tu, you know? Does it involve like something that is very fishy? You should check. So I think that in a way, you are promoting it responsibly and also ethically.
When as consumers, always check on a product that you're buying. Is it environmental friendly? Was it made in a moral fashion? I'm pretty sure there are many local brands or brands out there that are environmental friendly. All you have to do is just do a little bit of research.
Yes, kena rajin sikit je. Because I think little thing goes a long way.
Oh my God, it goes a long way. Yeah. And if we could get even 100 people to do just all these little things, it could help so much.
Yes, I think a lot of people tend to not realize that actually when you're doing these things, you're actually bringing a lot of barakah to your life as well. Yes, you never realize that what kind of barakah that this thing will bring to you. Not just the things that you can see, but things that you cannot see as well. Because if you like do a little bit of research, make a little extra effort along the way, like I said, you never know the impact that it will bring, not just to your family, to yourself, to your children, to your future generation.
Yeah,
that is it. I think that is the thing that we tend to pandang sebelah mata, because sometimes we rasa macam barakah is something, you solat dapat barakah. No, sometimes benda-benda yang very very small things, benda yang kebaikan yang orang rasa tak nampak, rasa kecil, but the barakah lagi besar dia bawa. You never know, I think I have to go back to the purpose, What's our sole purpose of being a Khalifah in this world?
Yeah, we are put on this earth by Allah, and it is our amanah, right? To be a Khalifah and take care of our planet. And Islam is a way of life, and we should live our life that way, and we shouldn't take things like this for granted. I think we take things like this for granted. So always remember that this is our amanah, to take care of our planet and to be environmental friendly. Maybe we should come out with Hijabae in the city shopping bag.
Oh yes. Speaking of which, okay, I like that idea, and also I think we should start a movement, because there's been a small movement lately, especially among people. They just went to the beach, they went hiking for the purpose of cleaning the beach, for the purpose of cleaning the bukit semua and mountain semua. It's really really a good.
We can all pick up trash
together. It's just a small initiative, and it went viral.
Oh my God, yes, we should do that. So that being said, you guys can please, we welcome you to comment down below if you have any ideas or any suggestions for us regarding this matter, and if you'd like to join us on being beautiful little Khalifas to the world.
Yes, don't forget to hashtag Hijabae in the city.
Please do suggest any ideas. We would love to hear from you.
See you guys in the next episode. Bye.